and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday, and we have another launch day. I tell you what, how many launches are we doing for you currently? This is brilliant. The amount of new product we are bringing to the table is just phenomenal. And honestly, I just think these launch days get better and better and better. And this collection, if you've not yet seen it, I truly believe you are going to love. It is a brand new Nature's Garden collection, and it is all about the farmhouse. It is cute, it is quirky, it is jam-packed with craftability, and I truly believe that you will be taking this home over the course of the next couple of hours. I want to go through the deal with you in just a few moments' time, and I'll give you all the facts and figures that you need, but let me introduce you to my crafty partner in crime over the next couple of hours, and a lady who has got loads and loads of finished samples the other side of the studio. She's joining me here on our crafty farm. E-I-E-I-O, it's Debbie Robinson.
I'm leaving the accents to you, Ben. I'm leaving the accents to you. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever it is you're watching us from. I am so excited to be on this launch because this really is a beautiful collection of everything to do with the farmhouse. And it really is beautiful. But come and have a look at some of these close samples. Now, if you caught the early show with the wake-up call, this was one that I demonstrated earlier. I absolutely love these. There's so many elements to this collection that I know you're going to absolutely love and adore. And I mean, I just love her. I keep saying I want to model myself on her. What do they call those again, Charlotte? Victory rolls,
yes.
That beautiful air. I mean, I absolutely love it. They've got lovely elements as well in here where you can pop little seedlings
little seed
in
packets.
there, little seedlings. Yeah. So back of this sample, that's exactly what that is. It's got a lovely little addition to the back of that card. So again, lots of elements. A beautiful set of embossing folders in here. Because believe you me, when I say that this is an embossing folder, that is exactly what that is. It's an embossing folder coloured in with our tri-blends. You've got beautiful florals in here. Look at all the different ways that you can use it. One of my favourite styled cards is the cube card. Look at this, where you've got your Wellingtons, you've got your florals, you've got your pumpkin, I call it a pumpkin patch, but a fruit and veg patch.
Yeah,
this is just everything.
brilliant.
Your watering can, and again, going to be perfect. All those stamps in this range are going to be perfect for all things colouring, because I love a good old colour, as you know. But you can be taking this not just into card making, you can be taking it into memory books or to little gift books. I mean, this is a beautiful sample that our Nicola's done. I love the idea behind this one. Again, you can see all those seed packets in there. Pop those in, a lovely little gift for someone, whether it be a thank you. You've got sentiments in here. There is a gorgeous, I honestly love this one.
This is brilliant.
This one is just fabulous. Where you can pop lots of different. I mean, my daughter's just doing. I've just been talking to her while I've been on my break.
Yeah.
And she's doing a side of the patch of the garden where she's thinking about growing her own fruit and veg and stuff like that.
Idea.
For a little one, yeah. So this is going to be absolutely fabulous. You've got some gorgeous birds on here. This is one of the demos that I'm going to be walking you through as well. But I love these. They're absolutely beautiful. And you've got some gorgeous sentiments in there. So Ben, this is just a little snippet of what you can come to expect from this collection, and it really is a beautiful, versatile collection with the most amazing colours and designs in there from our Nature's Garden range.
Get this whilst it's around, right? Because this is a huge bundle. You'd be forgiven for thinking that this was a Sarah signature collection because it's so big. It is a Nature's Garden collection. This is the mega bundle, and get this right, half of the stock has already gone. There's so many people loving the new products that we're bringing to you here at Crafters TV. People are shopping ahead on the web. People know to get ahead before these shows start. And what happens, you see, is that we come into a show with a huge amount of the stock gone, and then we have loads of people tuning in who haven't seen it, and then you get like an hour into a show and you're heading towards limited stock, you're getting towards the end of a show and you're getting sellouts. So if you love the look of this, you need to be in sooner rather than later. I'll go through everything for you before we get into the demos, because I just want you to see the size of this bundle and actually all of the goodies that you get within it. It's 140 or 170, which works out, if you're platinum, to £112 or $136. But let's just rattle through this and see exactly what you are going to get for your money. This is Let Your Love Grow. So this is the die that you've got if you want to be able to make that little seed packet, which I just think is so cute. It doesn't have to be a seed packet. You could probably get a little gift card in there, put little tags and notes and all sorts in there. But this is great again because you're going to get all these beautiful stamps I love this here with a little frame in. You know, if you wanted to pop in your own little message, you could do your little watering can, and of course sentiments and dies to go with all of the stamps within that little mini bundle. Now, on top of that, you're also going to get all of these stamp and die bundles. This is Enjoy the Ride. Loads of you who saw this on Wake Up Call earlier on were talking about that truck. How cool is that? It's your proper like farmyard truck, isn't it? I just think it is absolutely brilliant. And again, you've got the ability to actually die cut the truck out, all of the flowers as well, because you've got all the dies included with that too. And you've got your little vegetable packs, the little rabbits included in there. That is phenomenal. Next up, we're also going to give you in the collection the Flying By to Say Hi. And those are the ducks flying away. Look, and for each one of the ducks, you get a die for the duck. So you can basically cut those out, pop those onto your projects. And again, you get some wonderful sentiments with those as well. I love the fact that you get the little airmail stamp on there too, which is so cute. Then, on top of that, you have got your May Your Day Bloom. Again, this is absolutely stunning. You've got the set here, which allows you to make your own little sort of floral bouquet, if you like. You've got the jar, you've got all of these gorgeous flowers that you can create your own little bouquet with. And once again, all of the dies to cut out your stamped images. Let's move on, because there is plenty more to bring you in this bundle. The stamp sets that you get are great, and I love this lady. This character here is just brilliant. I love the way that she's been drawn. I love all of the little floral pieces that you get with this too. I love the fact that you've got that gorgeous farmhouse, the wellies. We can do it. I mean, that is such a cool sentiment to have with this collection. That is the We Can Do It set. You then got your Simply Thankful, which is, well, loads of your animals you might see down on the farmyard. You've got your little bunnies down there, you've got your little chicks and your ducks, you've got flowers there, and the little vegetable patch as well. So if you're into growing your own veg, or know someone maybe who's got an allotment, you've got your cockerel on there too. Just brilliant. Great value for money so far, right? Well, I've got plenty more to show you. Embossing folders. This is gorgeous. Again, lovely for your backgrounds. Love that textured wood effect. Really nice size embossing folder as well. Perfect if you're someone who says, oh, there's never any stuff around to make kind of cards for men. This would be absolutely perfect for that. Lovely textured background. Then you've got your foliage wreath embossing folder as well. Again, get your inks into that. You can create some really gorgeous colours with that embossing folder, which is amazing. Great value for money so far. There is more to bring to you. We are still going, because you're also going to get some of your sentiment dies too. So this one here, You Are Loved. Some really gorgeous sentiments. Again, talking about tomorrow, where we're going to be doing your random crafts of kindness. I'll tell you more about that later on if you've not heard about it. But these are great. It's just sentiments just to say you are loved. You're not having to wait for a birthday. You're not having to wait for an anniversary. You're sending a card because you are loved. You've then got your family blessings. You've also got a little die which says thank you. And uber popular at the moment, you've got your wax seal kit. I know loads of you have been using these and loving these. Some people have been using these better than others over recent days. But you've got your wax seal kit, and with this one, you get that gorgeous daisy, and you've got the little duck in there as well. You've got your two sets of wax and your tool to be able to create those seals, whether it is just for decoration or whether that is to kind of seal your envelope as well. So that's a phenomenal deal, right? For £140, $170, that is a super deal. Oh, you want more? You want more? Let me just pop this down here then, because I can do more. I can definitely do more. I can give you a whole stack of paper pads as well. Let's have a look at these, because you've got your 12 by 12 paper pad first of all, 42 sheets in here, and I tell you what, these are gorgeous. The paper pads that we are bringing you at the moment are lovely. We've got florals on here, we've got gingham, we've got stripes. These all come in your mega bundle, right? But we've got people who are buying these individually. Who's bought 6? Peg has bought 6 of these extra, and that gives you a little bit of a hint as to the best way to shop, because obviously you're going to keep all of your dies and your stamps and your embossing folders, but these are your consumables which will disappear over time, so buy more. Be more like Peg is what I would say, and grab more of these. $12.99 or $15.95 if you want to go individually, but you will get this gorgeous pad included in the mega deal. Now, On top of that, you are also going to get a 6x6 paper pad. Now, again, this is brilliant for the fact, 42 sheets, and it mirrors the designs that you've got within your 12x12 pad. Again, so double-sided. The only problem that you're going to have here is deciding which of the designs you're going to go for first. These are gorgeous. I mean, obviously, they're going to work beautifully with this bundle, but then on top of that, you're going to take these into your other crafts, and that 6x6 size. We know that lots of you love that size. It's a super, super handy size to have, and that is included in the bundle as well, 42 sheets. Then, on top of that, you have also got your 12x12 textured paper pad. Again, this is gorgeous, 230 GSM, 30 sheets, and the colours, absolutely stunning. You've got the textured effect on here, which I think will become more apparent when you get this home and have a look at it for yourself. It really is beautiful. And what I love, you've got these sort of springtime, summertime colours in here. And of course, again, the brilliant thing about this is, works great as a standalone, but actually, if I just bring in for you as well the paper pad, the pattern paper pad that you're going to get, can you see how it all colour coordinates beautifully for you as well, so you don't have to think about what goes with what, it all works brilliantly. This is awesome, right? I'm not finished. But I'm still going, Johnny. Normally at this point, I'd be like, shut up, stop rabbiting. I've got more to show you. We've got this gorgeous vellum pad included as well. 60 sheets of absolutely stunning vellum. And again, we know how much you love working with your vellum currently. All of the images, all of the designs and the colours on here again, mirror and match all of the designs that you've got on your pattern paper pad, on your textured paper pad. And once again, you've loved recently the fact that we've been popping into the back of our paper and vellum folders toppers and die cut elements. So you've got little tags in there, you've got little sentiments which will just simply pop out of the cardstock. And again, how lovely is that to have all of those to finish off your projects. But that is not all. God blimey, man, shut up, he's going on, isn't it? There's more, John, I'm telling you. Your 3D die-cut toppers are also included. There are 21 of these, and again, absolutely perfect for finishing off your projects. Lovely if you just want to add these as embellishments, use as little stoppers if you're making memory books, scrapbooking ideas. These are absolutely perfect for that as well. And that finishes off what is well and truly a mega bundle. Can you believe you're getting all of that for £112 or $136? Over 50% of the stock has gone. Let me get you over the other side of the studio. Over the course of this show, I would love if you could get in touch on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know what you think of this collection. Let me know if you're going for this collection. And also, as is always the case with a new launch, let me know how many extra paper pads you're buying. Peg has bought 6 so far, which is the record. So Peg's in the lead with 6. Has anyone bought more than that? And also, I tell you what, let's get Debbie going. I do want some pictures on the show, which I will ask you about later on. We want to create our own crafty farmyard. More on that to come. But let's get cracking with our Debbie. Where are you going to? How do you know where to start with this, Debbie?
Do you know, honestly, it's one of those collections where you think, where am I going to start? Because there's just so much of it, and it's just all of it's just beautiful. Elements are going to work on their own. There's things that are going to work beautifully when you start to bring them all together as well, which is what I love about any collection, regardless whether it's a Sarah collection, regardless it's a Nature's Garden collection. I love things that work together. I love the fact that papers match those, those playing card stocks. I love all that idea behind this. So I thought I'm going to start with personally one of my favourites in the collection, because I said this morning, and I'm not changing my mind, I absolutely love Enjoy the Ride. So it's all about that gorgeous pickup truck. Love it, just look at it. It's a really big stamp as well, Ben. And the fact that you get the dies so that you don't have to do any fussy cutting. So as you can see, you've got some florals on here, you've got some little bunny rabbits, and then this is that little, what I call the pumpkin patch, but it's not really fruit and veg. It's all your fruit and veg that you have in your little farmyard. But you've got all the dies that match to cut out as well, so no fussy cutting. So let's do, and I did say this morning that I'd probably try and do a little bit more in depth if I could with this. So, I mean, look at this is my little stamping platform, and look, it goes across the whole entire platform.
Perfect.
There. Absolutely fabulous. Now, we've got some tri-blend brushes on the show today, but you can colour in any of these stamps with any of your colouring mediums. But honestly, the tri-blend brush pens are absolutely beautiful. It's that 3-in-1 pen blend, and it just gives you that accurate colouring every single time. I'm going to use some tri-blends, or ordinary ones as well.
Okay.
But you can have a little play around, Ben. It's entirely up to you. Got my little truck there. Look
that's
how
brilliant.
gorgeous he's looking. Him?
He?
Him?
Could be an him.
It could be a him, it could be a her.
Could be whatever, really.
Absolutely anything on. But I thought I'm going to play with these birds as well. You're going to see these in a couple of my demos because, again, I love these.
What did you say that reminded you of?
Well, honestly, first thing I saw when I saw it, I'm thinking Hilda Ogden in Coronation Street, and the birds that she used to have on the back wall. I just love these.
I wonder if that's on in the US. Do you get Coronation Street in America?
I wonder if they do.
I reckon you probably do. Let us know.
know.
Yeah, if you watch Corrie. I haven't watched that for years. Do you like a bit of Corrie, do you?
I love Corrie. I had all my soaps. I was listening to my soaps this morning, getting ready. Corrie is the only one I haven't caught up on yet. But they are running on a classic. Do you know on the ITV3 one that we have here in England?
Classic shows.
They're rerunning all old episodes of Emmerdale and Coronation Street.
Cool.
So I'm absolutely loving it. Loving it.
So Hilda had some ducks flying on her walls, did she?
She did indeed. Oh. She did indeed. Although the days of Hilda have long gone. She's been gone a while now.
Dear.
But again, look, I've missed his head off. How could I miss his head off?
Oh.
Let's see if I can match that back up. Oh, actually, it's because I didn't put any ink on.
That'd be the reason
That's why I didn't catch his head. Poor little thing. I've beheaded him. Let's see if I can match that back up. I'm all right beheading me little bird before we get started. Oh, I've still missed. Do you know what? I'm not going to worry too much.
No.
That would teach Debbie a lesson. Use your stamping magnetic base so that I can go back over it. Because that would mean that I wouldn't have missed that and I could have accurately gone back over. But I'm not going to worry because I have got some already pre-done. But let's do a little bit of colouring, Ben. Let's move me stamping mat out of the way. Let's put my birds back over there for a second. And I just need a little bit of blotting cardstock for underneath. So I'm going to bring in this one and then we're going to start doing a bit of colouring.
Lovely.
And I do love a bit of colouring, as you well know, Ben.
I know.
I can get lost in a little colouring coma when I get started. Now, tri-blend pens or tri-blend brush pens, the only difference here is that this is a nib. The brush pen is that brush nib, and I'll grab one of those later on. But all I'm going to do is literally start to lay down colour.
Okay.
Now, I'm starting with the lightest tone. So, like I said to you, in the tri-blend pens, you have your light, you have your medium, and you have your dark. And I'm going straight in with my lightest tone. And again, I'm just having a nice little low colour.
So details at the bottom of the screen if you want to go for the Tri-Blend Brush collection. That is not easy to say, is it? Tri-Blend Brush. Why did I say it a second time if it's not easy to say? 63.99. Make it difficult for yourself, Moseby. Or 95.96 if you want to go for those. Just whilst Debbie's colouring, loads of comments already coming in. Lots of hellos from Polly, who says, fabulous day to all from Blountstown, Florida. Karen's in saying, good morning, everyone. Karen says, hello from sunny Pelham, Alabama. Kathleen Berg Radamacher says good morning from sunny New Jersey, and Sally Bond is in the Devon Massive. Hi one and all from Broughton, North Devon. Hope everyone is well. We are, Sally. Your main man George is not here today. Your other North Devonian, he's back in tomorrow. Peg on Facebook says I had to order the mega collection and 6 more pads because we live in a 1900 remodeled farmhouse that my husband grew up in.
Oh, how wonderful.
I know.
I love that. What a bit of history that's behind that one.
Absolutely right. Perfect for us, says Peg. And Peg also just goes on to say that she says, I do sell cards, so that is my excuse for buying a lot of pads, she replies sheepishly. I tell you what, one thing we are after today as well is your pictures. If you do live on a farm, or you know someone who does, and you've got some farmyard pictures, maybe we could build a gallery of farmyard animals over the course of the next couple of hours. We want to build our own crafty farm, me lovers. You can email us now. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. So send in your pictures if you're on a farmhouse. Peg, maybe you've got some nice pictures you can send in farmhouses, farmyard animals. We'd love
to see Peg's where she lives. I need to see
that. Peg, come on.
Honestly, come on, Peg. We need to see that. Definitely, come on. We need to see a picture.
And if you've got trucks like this as well, if that's your sort of farmyard truck. Do you know what that truck reminds me of? Do you remember the TV show The Waltons?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, do that again.
Hey?
Do that theme tune again.
Was that the wrong theme tune?
No, I thought you did it right, but I just wanted to hear it again. No, I thought that were Little House on the Prairie. That's Little House on the Prairie.
No.
It is.
I didn't watch Little House on the Prairie, so how would I know the theme tune?
I'm sure that's Little House, or is that the Waltons? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, you're right. That's the Waltons. Yeah, I'm getting it wrong, Ben. I apologise. I'm getting it wrong because I'm thinking of the Little House on the Prairie.
That was Michael Landon, wasn't it? Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, I love that one as well.
Yeah.
I love that one. Yeah,
Waltons
definitely.
was Good Night, wasn't that the one? Good Night,
Yes.
Bob.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night, Ben.
Good night, Debbie.
I don't think they
Good
were
night,
Ben.
everyone.
I don't think
Good
they were
night.
Ben on there. Yeah, I had a bit of a crush on John Boy actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, lovely man, lovely actor, very
Yeah.
good actor. Yeah, very nicely softly spoken.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just reminiscing there. I'm gone.
This is where you're going to say, I met him once.
No,
I went for a ride with him on the
no.
London Eye.
No, definitely
No?
not. And I definitely no knock it, producer Johnny. Don't no knocking on any hotel doors. No, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. But look, this is what it's doing already. We're reminiscing, and that's what I love about this collection because it really is. It's just got this lovely feel-good factor to this gorgeous collection, and it's a joy to colour with as well. Really lovely to colour, and I really do enjoy this. It's a gorgeous collection.
The producer Joey just says that apparently there was a Ben in the Waltons. They
Was there really?
They never said goodnight to him though, did they?
I said good night, Ben, though, to you.
I know you just did then, but they never said that at the end of the episode, did they? They never said goodnight, Ben. It was never one of the ones, was it?
No, we need to have a. We need to know that now. Actually, we need to know if that's true.
Well, there you go. One of the brothers was the Ben, so there we go. Thank you, whoever sent that in on Laura. Good. I mean, you guys know your stuff. That's the good thing.
And do you know, that's what I love. Do you know, if we start stumbling and can't remember things, it's great that we've got people ready to tell us and help us because, honestly, my mind's one of those that just goes.
Same.
It literally just goes.
Yeah, same.
Are you the same, Ben?
Oh, I'm terrible for stuff. People ask me what I did yesterday and I can't remember. But yet my wife, she can remember vividly things that she did when she was sort of 7, 8 years old. And vividly things that I, did a few weeks ago that I did wrong. She remembers those so crisply and so clearly, And she always tends to bring them back up again, when she needs to prove a point. It's funny how her memory works, really. But there you go. But no, my memory's pretty bad.
Is it pretty bad?
Yes.
Mine is to a certain extent, and then there's things that I don't forget, and then there's things that I completely forget, completely block out, and you can't remember. Now, look how gorgeous that is already looking, Ben. Now, apart from colouring the wheels in, I wanted to jump ahead and just show you what you can do with these dies, because these dies literally, and I'll do it with this, where's my birds gone? There they are. Because even, you see, producer Johnny, you're ahead with those questions. Yeah, you are. You can do it either way. So he was just saying to me in my ear, because I know nobody can hear him, apart from me and Ben, obviously.
I can.
But he said, do you colour first and then cut? Yes, I do. I colour, then cut.
Yeah.
But there is nothing to stop you from doing what I'm going to do with my birds in a minute. So all I'm going to show you is that this has got that lovely space around it to be able to fit it into place, and I'll just hold that down both sides, and then we'll run it through the Gemini. But again, with my little birds, I'll just do me two because I've beheaded him, so poor little thing. I'll rectify that in a moment. I'll rectify that with my Blue Peter style one. But I'm just going to pop that onto my Gemini plate. I'm going to bring in my little plate because I love the idea of having a set of dies that are going to stop you from having to fussy cut anything out. So when I pop that through now, these will go through, all of these sizes will go through your smaller machines as well. So they'll even go through your mini, one pass, done and dusted in your folder. But obviously they'll fit onto all your other machines as well. So when you take them off, literally now, if I just lift that up a second, I've got black embossing powder absolutely everywhere from this morning. It's my fan, it's blown it everywhere.
Oh,
absolutely.
fan.
But look at that.
Perfect.
How that has die cut that out perfectly. And it's even giving you that lovely little white image around there, which you can do. I mean, I know our Craig talks about it a lot. It's something I've done personally for years myself, where you pop off round your image to get, instead of having a stark white background, you can soften it by adding one of your colours. Now, before I got my Spectrum Noirs, and there was a time when I didn't used to use Spectrum Noir, because obviously I've been crafting a while, so I used to use another well-known pen, and I used to use a colour called tea green. tea green or teacup, just to soften round the edges. Well, you can do that with our pens, and I know Craig uses this one a lot. He uses the ice grey.
Oh, yeah.
Where you take the ice grey around it, and you just can literally soften the edge just by going around the edging, and it just makes it pop off. Rather than having a stark white, you can just pop that around, and it really does make a really nice finish as well. So I'm going to bring in the ones though, Ben, that I've already coloured. So I'd practically done that actually, to be fair.
Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
All finished and coloured
Love
in.
that truck.
Are you ready for a little? Well, I've got 3 birds, not 2 now, because the one that I chopped off. Yeah, no, me one that I. Yeah, oh, that's not him. That's the one I chopped off.
Oh dear.
There's my little geese. I used my ice grey for this one as well, and I used the darker tone too. But literally, when you colour them in and cut them out, look at the difference that makes. It
That's
just
brilliant.
is they're absolutely fabulous, these. So let's put a card together. Now, I'm saying it was difficult to choose the papers.
Oh yeah.
By heck it was.
By
'Cause
heck.
honestly, these are just glorious.
You just have to sort of flick through and just sort of close your eyes and stop.
I know, because it's one of those. I mean, look at this. I love these little bunnies and the ducks.
Yeah,
just fabulous. The fact that they're double-sided as well just makes it a really nice feature, especially for other elements that are in the collection, where you are making those little seedling packets and things like that. They're going to be absolutely fabulous for. Now, I've taken one of them out. Almost looks like I've drawn a line around there, Ben.
It does.
But I haven't, because it's printed in there. And I just think it makes a really nice touch. Now, I've used the cardstock, the matching cardstock, but I've been a little bit tight with it.
No,
so
sensible.
I've done me hollowing.
Yep.
See, get used to the new word that I'm
Oh,
using.
do you know what? I was
Not
just
the
thinking
other
of
one.
that word, which sounds horrible. and
Yeah,
you've come
I
up
don't
with a
like
better
that.
word.
I don't like. We've come up with that better word, and
Hollow it out.
I'm now adopting that one.
Not the G word.
No.
No, we
No,
don't do
no,
that
no,
anymore.
no,
Not that one.
We're not going to use that anymore. We're not going to use that anymore. So now when we put that on, you can see when I put my 6x6 paper on there,
Yeah.
all this piece here I can use for something else, because why would you waste it? I know it's 12x12, and I know you don't have to, but I mean, come on, Ben. I want my paper to last a little bit longer than it normally does, because I can get a little bit willy-nilly with it, and I just want to make sure I've got a little bit of extra to be able to use that. Already looking really lovely, but what are we going to do now? Let's add on our little truck. And I pop that one, so I think I might use 3D cloud. Let's get me 3D cloud glue out. But you could shape it if you wanted to. So by that, you just give it a more realistic feel and I'm just doing it with my fingers, but you can take your bone folder as well. And again, just popping on the back my 3D collal. And I love this. I just love this one.
It's a proper American style truck, that, isn't it? I don't know if someone knows what make that is, but that's the kind of truck that you see in like the old American movies. I used to really enjoy the TV show MacGyver. Do you remember that?
Oh my goodness, yes, I do.
And in the later series, he drove a truck just like that. And also, I loved 80s TV. So you remember the show Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff?
Yes.
When they brought it back, they did like a one-off like spin-off movie called Knight Rider 2000, I think it was called. And like Kit had been dismantled, and they found like the brain of Kit, if you like, but they didn't obviously have the car. And at the start of the movie, they put Kit into a truck, just like that. What is it? Oh, hang on a minute, Charlotte knows. What is it, Charlotte? What are you guessing it's called? Oh, is it a Chevrolet? An old Chevrolet. Any idea on that one, Debbie?
No.
No? I don't know me cars.
Me neither.
Please, can you tell us in the socials?
No doubt. We've got some viewers out there that will know. Now, what I'm going to do, Ben, onto my little... A Chevy truck? Is that what we're going with?
Who said
Chevy
it's a Chevy truck?
Who said that again?
Katie says it is a Chevy truck.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put some flowers on there and my lovely little bit of fruit and veg on the back as well. So let's pop that onto the back. So I'm going to just add a little bit of florals. And I'll tuck that behind. I'll have this one hanging off the edge there. So we'll have him hanging off the edge. Let's pop that again. Oh, look,
like
he's got a bit of an overhang.
1942, says Terry Lee.
Oh,
Chevrolet 1942.
Is that what it looks like? Well, I see.
Alicia says it could be a Ford pickup.
Yeah. I like that one, Lisa. Yeah.
Could be
I like
that. And Katie says, Ben, you're dating yourself, talking about the 80s. I know I look as young as George. I am a little bit older. Surprise.
Now then, we've also got some gorgeous sentiments, because at the minute I'm quite liking how I've put that out. Put little birds just flying around there, as they would be doing, because they've got all those gorgeous veg hanging on the back of me my little wagon there. Actually, do you know what? I think I might just have them. No, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them there. But we've got some gorgeous sentiments on here, so you are loved.
Yes.
And I love these because when you cut them out, they're actually separate. So it means you can place them wherever you want on here, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. So Ben, this is definitely for you because you most definitely are. You are loved.
Oh,
so
thanks.
shall we have it going a little bit on Katie? Shall we have it a bit skew with?
Yeah, flying with the.
Yeah,
the
let's have
ducks.
it. Let's have it like it's flying on there.
Yeah.
So you are
Loved.
Loved.
That is a stunner of a project. I love this, Debbie.
I just love this collection, Ben. It's easy to get
so
excited.
lush.
Honestly, it's easy to get excited when you have these gorgeous collections, these extra elements on here as well. And I'm glad you're all loving them as much as we are. I think I might have him floating that way too. Let's get him floating that way as well. There we go. So you can see when you bring the elements together just how beautiful this collection actually works. It's just gorgeous, from the papers to the stamps, and using different elements in that collection and bring it together to create your scene there, I just think is absolutely gorgeous. So that's your first demo done and dusted.
I love that so much. You guys are loving it too. And if you want to go for the 1942 Chevrolet truck, or it may be a Ford, you can go for that individually. You can go for items individually. Basically, if you want to create your own sort of mini bundle, then you can. So the Enjoy the Ride, the Chevrolet truck, $14.99 or $16.95 individually. Lots of you are going for that. But then if you kind of decide, well, actually, I might throw in a little paper pad, or I might throw in one of those embossing folders as well, and you get your total up to £40 or $40, you will then save an extra 10%. So lots of different ways to shop, lots of different ways to buy, something for each and every pocket. But the majority of you are going for the mega bundle because that started at half the stock gone. We are 32 minutes into the show. Get this, 60% of the stock has gone. I am not even joking you. That's where we are stock-wise. It is going to fly just like those ducks out of the doors here. It's just something a little bit quirky. It's something very different, and something I think which has got like mass appeal as well. There's so much within this collection, and again, the fact that you've got a little bit of everything, right? You've got embossing folders in here. You've got stamps in here. You've got dies to cut out the stamps. You've also got in here so much as far as your papers are concerned. You're thinking you've got your 12 by 12 textured papers, your pattern papers. You've got your vellum in there. You've got your 6 by 6 pad in there. You've got your wax seals in there too. There is such a lot to love about this collection. And that's why the majority of you are going for the full bundle. There's loads of you as well, by the way, topping up and going for more paper pads. I know we talked about Peg earlier on, who said she bought 6. Christine Mahoney's been in on Facebook. Hello, everyone, says Christine. Well, I know you all want to know, Christine. We want to know. That's what she said. I know you all want to know. When I get this Farmhouse Mega Bundle home, when are you getting it home? Are you getting it today, or have you already got it? What do you mean? Have you got it today? Make sure you get it. Don't miss out. When I get this Farmhouse Mega Bundle home with all the extra pads, I will have 10 paper pads, 8 textured pads, 8 6x6 pads, and 3 vellum pads. That is 18, 26, 29 pads in total. I tell you what, if there was one person I knew that was going to go wild in the aisles when it came to the paper pads, it was Christine. Hey, I tell you what, if you want to get the pads, get them, because we're going to be sold out because of Christine in a minute. So make sure you jump in and grab them. Oh yeah, you get your free shipping as well, of course. So another reason to jump in and grab. There's loads of you loving this collection, by the way. June just saying, good morning, Ben, Debbie, and all my crafty friends from Florida. I bought this collection yesterday so I can sit back and enjoy the demos. Nicole's ordered the whole thing yesterday. Congratulations, Nicole. Well done. Just said I had to get this collection as we have chickens and my hubby has several old trucks. Nicole, send in pictures, please. Need pictures of chickens. There's a sentence I thought I'd never say. Need pictures of chickens and the trucks as well, please. Send in those pictures of the old trucks. We want to create our own little crafty farmyard on the show over the course of the next couple of hours. Good morning, says Terry Tom Anderson. This is a fabulous collection. My husband will love this. He grew up on farming in Iowa, and all my Iowa family would love it. So many options for everyone. Terry Tom, if you've got any pictures, send them in. And Rhonda Crowley on YouTube says, the paper reminds me of the wallpaper in my grandparents' house. You know what, Debbie touched on that as well. It's one of those collections, isn't it, that I think will evoke so many memories with lots of different people. And one of those collections that I think is going to allow you to make cards and memory books and scrapbooking pages that the recipient of them will absolutely love, and it will evoke memories for them as well. Definitely worth jumping in and grabbing. If you want to get the extra 12x12 paper pad, here's the details there. We do have a lovely adhesive collection for you on the show too. This is back in stock, sold out last time we had it, but we've managed to reconfigure the bundle for you. It's great for the fact that you get a little bit of everything. So if you are already, well into your craft, it's always good to stock up on all of the essentials. But if you're brand new, it's great because you get to try a little bit of everything. So you've got your all-purpose, you've got your tacky, you've got your 3D gel glue with the kit in there as well, with your syringe and your corned beef key. You've also got your glue tape pen, and you've got your glue tape pen in the dots as well. That's a phenomenal buy. All of those for $17.50 or $29. It's a 20% saving today. Always worth stocking up, and especially when the prices are this low, don't forget to jump in and grab. More demos coming in. If you have just joined us, I'll do a full recap on the boards for you in just a little bit so you can see exactly what you're going to get. But thank you for sending in your pictures, because I believe the pictures are coming in thick and fast. Producer Johnny is just saying these are brilliant. So we're trying to create our own little crafty farmyard today, and this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Anne Fortune has sent in a picture of her granddaughter Ellie feeding the lambs. Look at this.
Anne and Ellie, that is a beautiful picture. She looks well happy to be doing that, doesn't she?
Oh my goodness, she looks as pleased as punch. And then look at this picture. So Betty has sent in a picture of her feeding a lamb many years ago, she says. That's gorgeous.
Betty, I love that. Betty, that's fabulous. Thank you for sharing.
And a slightly scary photo here. So Karen apparently lives next door to a farm, and sometimes she says the animals get out. This is the day when the bull got out.
Oh,
I mean,
my
seriously,
goodness.
Can you imagine having a bull in your garden, Debbie?
No. The answer to that one, absolutely not. I think that'd scare me slightly.
What would you do if you got? Apparently, the bull came out and was eating her bushes. I mean, do you know, well, the thing is, you get a cat in your garden, you can shoe the cat. But if I had a bull in my garden eating my bushes, I'd be on your way, mate. Yeah, you can carry on. Don't mind. Then he did trim it anyway. Brilliant. Well, thank you for all these pictures. So we've had lambs, we've had the little, what else did we have? Lambs? Two lambs and a bull. So what else can we add to our crafty farm? Please send in your pictures, studio@creatorscompanion.co.uk. If you live on a farm, you visited a farm, maybe you've got members of a family who are on a farm, send in those pictures. Producer Johnny wants to see pigs, please. If anyone's got he just said, if anyone's got a pet pig, can you send in pictures? So there is the challenge. Any particular farmyard animal you want to see, Debbie, whilst we're doing requests for farmyard animals?
I'd like to see a cow.
A cow?
A cow's a farmyard one, isn't it?
Most farmyards, I think, would have a cow. I'd like to see, what would I like to see? Oh, I'd like to see like a cockerel. You know, that kind of thing. So just a few requests for you there, if you could.
Has anybody got anything exotic like llamas and things like that?
What do you say?
Llamas.
Oh, llamas we could have.
Yeah.
Llamas would be good. They're kind of sort of them now, aren't they really? Charlotte, is there any animal you want to see a picture of at all? Horses. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. So send in those pictures, please. But more importantly than that, make sure you check out your buses. I tell you what, let us see some more demos with our Debbie, and I'll come back and I'll recap on all of the boards so you know exactly what you're getting. But I think you need to get some inspiration here and see exactly what you can make. It looks to me over the other side of the studio that you have some of the embossing folders.
Oh, I love the embossing folders. I mean, I love embossing folders, full stop.
Yeah.
There's just something about an embossing folder that can take a piece of cardstock and transform it. And these two are no exceptions. So we've got a beautiful textured wood one with this one. This is glorious. Now, these are what we call a standard embossing folder. So it's your 2D, actually, let me just make sure it's a 2D before I get carried away there. It is a 2D embossing folder. And then we've got this gorgeous foliage wreath.
It's gorgeous, that
foliage wreath.
Foliage with the
foliage wreath, yes. Of course we got a foliage wreath because I can't do anything else than that. I can't bend. But I am going to use a bit of both. Now I've taken I'm not saying I've actually just measured around.
What did you do? Went around a soup bowl? What have you done?
So I didn't have a nesting die this big. So I thought, right, what can I use? So I use a saucer.
I mean, if it works for you, Debbie, it's fine, isn't it, eh?
I had to think of something quick because I was like, oh, we don't do a nesting die that big. So I used a saucer from the...
Wonder where my cup of coffee went earlier on.
Listen, needs must. Pair of scissors, saucer and a pencil. You're done and dusted.
Exactly right.
And then I've got my perfect nesting circle. So I've just popped that in because what I wanted to do was create this lovely circular wreath around there. Hence why I did use a little bit of initiative. That's what we have to do in the world of craft. I've actually just taken a strip this time for this one, and I'm just going to pop that into there as well. Now, standard embossing folders, Ben.
Yes.
Just your normal combination of your two clear plates when it comes to your Gemini. Now, just thinking, yes, it fits perfectly onto, and I say perfectly because this is a 6x6 folder. And you know that that's a 6-inch, but look, it fits perfectly. Just a slight little overhang with cardstock, but it's absolutely fine. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. And like I said, embossing details. Now, I know you can't see it at the minute, but I'll try and bring it that.
Oh, there we go. That's the shot.
There we go. There's the shot. Bring it forward.
Good shooting,
You've
Charlotte.
got this beauty. I'm going to enhance it in a moment with a couple of colouring mediums too. And then I'm just going to do exactly the same with that lovely wood grain one as well. This wood grain one, beautiful. There's elements in this collection, Ben, that I can see being able to take outside of the farmhouse and use it in lots of other things. This beautiful floral wreath there, I can just visualise other things into, as well as using it with this collection. Again, so many ways. Debbie, what are you going to do with your plates now? Let's pop them down there. I've got that much round here. And round here, I don't have space for anything. You wouldn't believe it, would you, with all this?
No.
I wonder where all the other guests go off. Are they, I bet they're a little bit more tidier than me. But look
Maybe
at
a
these.
little bit, but we're not
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm going to enhance them because I'm going to bring in a bit of lemon tonic.
Always.
Let me grab an ink pad. So we'll go around with a bit of lemon tonic and just do a little bit of a highlight around there. And again, it just literally picks out that embossed detail so beautifully. Now, I'm going to just carry on doing this, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Yolanda Sanchez on Facebook saying, I love that truck. I can't wait for my order to arrive. Now, I don't know the answer to this one. Debbie, I'm sure you probably do. Mary Lee says, does the truck embossing folder from the Christmas Compendium work with that truck die? Do you remember that one?
Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've had a look in that Christmas Compendium.
Wow.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure because this is a really big one. I think in the compendium, it's not as big, it's a bit smaller.
Okay.
So I think this one that we've got here is a little tad bigger. So I don't think it'd work necessarily. Did you want it to work with it or something then? Did you say
it just says, does the truck embossing folder from the Christmas Compendium work with the... I mean, I suppose it would work from the point of view
if it's the embossing folder,
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Definitely, absolutely,
nice.
Yeah. Do a little bit of cross-matching with your collections. So absolutely, do that, yeah.
And Laura Simmons on Facebook says, when I tried my hand at pin-up modelling, I had a pic taken with a yellow pickup truck, inside and out. Pin-up modelling, eh? Wow.
Hey, that sounds fab. A bit of pin-up modelling. That sounds really glamorous.
Oh, doesn't it sound glam?
It does sound glam. Oh, was that Laura?
Laura Simmons, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if she could show us pictures of a pin-up modelling with the truck.
Well, send them in. Laura, if you've got them, Debbie wants to see them. Terry Lee Tyrrell on Facebook just saying, want to take the peekaboo animals and have them in the back of the truck. Love that idea as well. Putting the little peekaboo animals in the back of that pickup truck would be super.
That's a great idea. Who said that one?
That was from Terry Lee.
Terry Lee, what a great idea that is.
But that's again great how the collections can cross-pollinate, isn't it?
Yes, that's the lovely thing about this. And this collection, definitely, you are going to be able to take other elements in your crafty stash and use them so well. You really are, Ben. So I'm loving these ideas. Now, I've just added a little bit of Oasis onto my lemon tonic to create this beautiful, almost like a shade of green. I've made my own green. A little bit around making my own colours there. And it's just to bring it out, but I am going to highlight it a little bit more. I mean, it already looks gorgeous just with the inking. But again, I'm just going to literally just pick highlights up on here. And again, I don't want to do it all the way across because I want to leave some of that lovely lemon on there,
Love
Ben.
that,
but
yeah.
just look how gorgeous it looks when you take some ink and literally, 2 minutes ago, this was plain white stamping card, but now we've got a couple of pieces that look
stunning.
absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to just highlight it a little bit more. Now, I've already started with this one that I did earlier. I've already taken pieces because I'm using my alcohol markers because I just think you could actually emphasize it a little bit more by taking it and running your pen to follow the embossed line so that you can create some lovely colouring. So I'm just going to carry on doing this, Ben. I'm going to highlight it a little bit more.
They're just so super versatile embossing folders though, aren't they?
They
There's
are,
so much,
yeah.
I think sometimes they can be sort of underused, if you like. There's a lot of different things that you can do with them. And it's great, isn't it, that we're including these in that mega bundle as well for you. Again, if you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. I'm going to go through the collection, which over 60% of the stock is now gone. Thank you to Colleen from our socials team, our super socials team, who sent in a picture. So we've got a dog now for our crafty farmyard. Derry, the border collie. I've got the picture here. I might have to send it across to you, Johnny, and then you can put it on the screens for everyone to see. And Karen has come back on Facebook, who had the bull in her yard. Who said, LOL, it's gotten to a point when my husband says, hey, look what's out in the yard. And I'm afraid to look. We've had horses, pigs, ducks, you name it, it's come through our yard. And just to say, we've had someone send in a picture of a horse called Patches. Karen, you didn't attach the picture of Patches. You sent the email, but you didn't attach the picture. So if you could resend that, we would love to see Patches. Sam just saying, when I was a kid, we had chickens. One day they chased me up on the swing set and I screamed until my mother came and rescued me. One of my favourite things ever that I remember, we went to our local, when we were back down in Devon, there's a really big zoo down there called Paignton Zoo, and there's like a walk through like farmyard there where you can sort of go through and pet some of the animals and whatnot. And we went to, my son was in a pram at the time, so it was years ago, and there was a turkey in there.
A turkey?
A turkey, yeah. And he took a bit of a shine, let's just say, to my wife. And I just have images of her now, like running amongst all these kids to try and get away from this turkey because he would not leave her alone.
Oh,
yeah, she was
it must have been a perfume. That's what it'll have been. It'll have been a perfume.
Terrified by a turkey.
That's a corker. I love that one.
I know. Terry Lee just saying, born and raised in Wyoming, cattle, sheep, horses, dogs, cats, and a raccoon. We had it all. Terry Lee, we would love any more pictures if we can add those to our crafty farmyard. We would love to see. So far, we've had a bull, we've had lambs, and we've had a border collie as well, which, as I say, I'll get that picture across to our Johnny so we can show all of these so that you can join in and see. Mary Kay's to say, stepped away for a minute, missed where this embossing folder is from that Debbie currently is working on. Well, it's from this new collection. It's from our Farmhouse collection, the Nature's Garden collection, and don't worry, I will recap on it all for you in just a few moments' time. Let's just get back and chat with Debbie and see what she's up to here. This is
I am lost in a colouring coma, let me just tell you. I am engrossed in picking out the elements from the embossed detail, which is, again, another thing you can do. So I already highlighted it by using the inks, but what this has done, Ben, is just by taking a couple of colours from the dry blends, or any colouring, to be fair, it can be any of your alcohol markers. If you caught the craft vault this morning, there's lots of other things. There's aqua markers that you could use to emphasise that colour blends. It can be any of your chosen colouring medium, and all it's doing is I'm just taking the elements of the embossed and using that as a guide into colouring with. So it's almost like it's a stamped image, but it's not because it's embossed, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's raised. But because it's raised, it makes it really simple and really easy to use. Now, look at the difference. I'm going to bring back in the one that I did when I just inked. But look at the difference between the two, Ben. Beautifully inked, absolutely gorgeous. Maybe run a bit of gilded wax over. But the minute you bring in some more to this, absolutely beautiful. And you could use things like your glossy accents and things like that to touch on there, so you could actually highlight it a little bit more. You could use pigment inks, pop your clearing powder over there, and then just add a little bit more detail. So there's lots that you can do with it, Ben. So what I'm going to do now is just bring in my back, and again, I've used some of the paper from the pad. I am keeping it whole this time though, because I am going to be using it on the top of a card, but a different style card, so I need the whole of it rather than doing the hollowing.
And then it's true to say, isn't it, with the colours that you get in the textured paper pad and the pattern pads, it all matches, doesn't it? So again, if people are worried about what matches with what, it's all been done for you, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've just chosen, because it's got this lovely wreath piece in the middle, I have used some of my nesting dies now, because look how gorgeous that looks when you pop that into the middle with those lovely florals, and either side would work equally as well. I think I might go with, I wonder if that'd clash with me plant pot. Oh, well, you know what, I'll keep it. No, I'm going to go with that one. Because it just, this is what I love about it. This collection, if you've noticed, this paper.
Yeah.
Pick up.
That's what I mean. It's perfect, isn't it?
Absolutely perfect.
All done for you.
It really is. It's been so well thought out of, this collection. It's like I said, it is worthy of a Sarah signature range.
Well, it's the sizer one, isn't it? Like you said earlier on.
It is a very sizable one. It really is. That's why I got confused earlier.
Yeah, not surprised.
It's one of the biggest ones that we've done in the Nature's Garden range. So again, I've just lifted off with some foam pads, so I've got a little bit of depth there. So that's that part done. I'm just going to now bring in my... let's bring in this one, and I'm going to add that one to this strip. So where's my tape pen? Let's just pop that down. So I've got those elements ready, but I just want to add something else. Oh, come on, Debbie, don't you dare run out. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. There we go. Let's see if I can get that on. There we go.
Oh, good.
We're going to just add that on. And again, I've just taken 1/4 of an inch round either side to just pop that on. So that's all ready. I've actually got my card blank ready to go as well. So I think I might just, and again, you can see the difference that it makes. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a fold back card with this one.
Okay.
And have this hanging over the edge, because I just think that looks really lovely. So I'm going to pop my card onto there. You can see, because I am using this as a backing paper, I have done a little bit of the hollowing on this one. And again, I'm using that to just bring that out. Let's just pop that down there. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with, let's pop, we'll pop that one there. Wait a minute. There you go. That's your side panel, Debs. That's your side panel. So I'm just going to use this now and pop this on. This can be drying while I get ready for the next part that I'm going to do, Ben.
Okie dokie. I'm loving the fact that you're loving this collection. As I say, I'll go through it in full in just a bit. I'm loving all of the stories coming in. Do you know what I love? Is that there's so many lovely comments coming in about you saying, oh, I love this collection. I bought this collection. I'm going to buy this collection. I'm going to buy these elements of the collection. And there's so many lovely stories coming through as well about memories of animals and memories of being on the farm. And it's so evocative of that, isn't it? And that's what I love. Kathy just saying, we've had the neighbours' cows come tromping through our front yard. We also had deer come up and peek in the bay window. The only time we've ever had animals in our yard, our house it backs onto a field, and there was a lady who kept her animals in there, and she had goats in that field. And I came home from work one time and we had 4 goats running around on our lawn, and I had to jump over the fence and tempt them back with a branch to get them back over into the field. So yeah, goats. What's the weirdest thing you've had in your yard, in your garden?
My yard?
Yeah.
I haven't got a yard.
In your garden? No, in your garden.
In my garden. The weirdest thing. I haven't really had
a bull out?
A what?
A bull?
No, just hedgehogs. Hedgehogs and birds. I've actually got a family of birds that come every year. I've got great big trees in the front of my garden that have grown and grown. You know, when you put them down, they're only that big, and then before you notice, they're like 20 foot tall, maybe 40. But I've actually got now a family of birds that keep coming every single year, and they nest in there. They squabble like a family. You can hear them at all times at night, talking to each other, screaming at each other, fighting each other. It's like a little soap going outside the front window, let me tell you. Now, I've got my element ready now, so you can see that I've taken my cards and I've got my background there as well. But what I'm going to do is add something to the front. So I'm just going to have a little rustle around the back here, Ben, while I find the collection I'm looking for.
Okay.
I've put it down somewhere, and it's one of those things I've completely forgot where I've put it.
Just whilst Debbie's having a rustle, we are at 65% of the stock now gone. So, I mean, this is absolutely flying. And you've got a smaller collection without the 3 12x12 paper pads. That's busy, but the majority, I would say 95% of shoppers are buying the Farmhouse Mega Bundle. And again, panic not, I will tell you exactly what you're going to get in just a few moments' time. But look at that deal. You're already saving $38.83 or $51.15. And then if you're platinum, you can take that down to £112 or $136. which is a stupendous price for what you're going to get. And if you want to top up and add more paper pads into your basket as well, you can do that because items are available individually on a spend 40, get an extra 10% off deal. Oh, you've gone to the bouquet of flowers over there.
This is beautiful. So this is May Your Day Bloom, and again, really lovely set here. So what you've got on this one, and I'll turn it over so you can see this, you've got this beautiful vase, and then you've got all these gorgeous florals that you can add into there. Some really lovely sentiments on there, just because, may your day bloom with happiness, little florals on there as well, and you've even got the matching dies. Now, Ben, I was going to spend a bit of time, but I've realised the first hour has nearly gone, and we've barely done anything, we've barely touched on this. So I'm going to just explain what I did. I took a piece of cardstock, I stamped this on in black, and then I just highlighted, and I used the die, because there is a matching die in there as well, Ben. So I used the matching die to cut this out, and what I did was I took the ice blue tri-blend, and I literally just went around each one of those to just highlight that vase and give it a nice little 3D realistic effect just by adding that on to the end there. And again, I've just done exactly the same around the edging of there too. So that was my stamp, and then I stamped loads of the florals as well, and again using the dies because each single one has got their matching die. So I'm going to bring in my bouquet for you to have a look at. So we've got the beautiful bluebells there, we've got a little rose, we've got this gorgeous, you're going to have to help me out with this one, what's this floral? It looks like a poppy, to be fair. It's like a poppy.
A poppy, but a yellow poppy?
Yeah, but yeah, you can colour, I mean, to be fair, you can colour these in whatever colour you want. And even because you've got the dies, look at this one, Ben.
Yeah.
This die here, I cut out in white stamping card and just coloured it to create a little bit of a bouquet. And then using some of the other elements as well, because you've got these beautiful pieces, so these little foliage bits, and I've just used them with the green colour from the pad where you can see all of those bits. And again, I'm just going to start to build this up. So let me bring back in my card for a second. So I'm going to bring my card back in.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build up my vase. So let's put that vase set down. Now, because I want a bit of leeway time, I'm not going to use foam pads for this. I'm going to use some Kalal glue.
Okay.
Because it gives me a bit of time for me to move my vase around to get it into place and also move my florals. So when I say move my florals, get my florals into position.
Right.
Oh, I'm about to run out of my 3D Kalal.
you're not,
I might have to, I might have to, let's just put, but look at that. Look how lovely you're going to be able to build this up with. I might lay this flat for a second, Ben, because I think I'm making it a little bit difficult for myself.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that.
No,
but,
make it easy for yourself.
Make it easy, exactly. Make it easy. There's a song in that, isn't there?
Make it easy on yourself.
Who sings that? Who sings that? Yeah. Where's George? Is George listening?
So very hard to do. What is it called? Make it easy on yourself.
Oh, come on, who sings that?
What's it called?
Oh,
Breaking
God, come on, we need
up
to...
is so... No, because...
No.
Is it the Righteous Brothers or something like that?
Oh.
The Walker Brothers.
Is that
What's
what
it
it
called?
is? Is it the Walker Brothers?
It's called Make It Easy on Yourself, the Walker Brothers.
See, I remember that. That reminds me of my Nan. That reminds me of my Nan because she listened to all that music, and that's why I do love that song.
Back in the day when the music was great and there
When music
was
was
lyrics
music,
and meaning, wasn't there, eh?
As my dad would say, as music is music. None of that rubbish that don't last 2 minutes.
That's
Actually,
it.
he said that about Bucks Fizz, but 40 years later they're still going on.
Hey.
So, Dad, you were wrong on that one.
Can't beat a bit of Bucks Fizz, I tell you what. Love it.
Not quite the Walker Brothers. Not quite the Walker Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just dropped a bit of chunky glue all over my little
chunky
floral.
glue.
Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of it. Just hang on a minute.
All right. You're right. Give it a...
Gone.
Ooh, yeah.
Gone. Now then, can you see now? And I haven't quite finished because let me grab my paper pad because I feel a little bit bare on the back there. So let me grab my paper pad because in the back of my paper pad, I'll just move that to one side. Yeah. You've got all the... Where's it gone? Not my paper pad. No. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's coming back. It's coming back to me now. Back of my vellum pad.
The back of the vellum and the toppers and the the die cuts.
So the die cuts, yeah, they've got all these lovely die cut elements. I'm trying to think which one, because these are big. I mean, when I say big, let me just lay it down for you so you can see How big
They're
are
big
these?
and bold.
These are big and bold ones. You've got two a lovely couple on there. Let's have a nosy at some of the others. Just for you, let's have that one. I like that one. That vellum, I'm going to come back to that in a bit.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Absolutely blinking gorgeous it is. Now then, all I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to literally highlight a little bit of the yellow around there to really bring it in to line with what I've used, because again, it may be coated this, but again, you're going to be able to do that with your inks. And all I'm going to do now is, I've run out. Hang on a minute.
You're running out of everything today. What's
I
going on
know,
over
I
there?
know. What's going
And
on?
you've got no
I
one
need
else
some
to
chunky
blame, have
glue.
you?
Where is he? Where is he? Where's his Jake?
What do
Is
you
there any
need?
chunky glue hanging around?
Chunky glue.
Bit of chunky glue.
Where is he? Oh, he's not out there.
Is it? Do you know what? I don't know where he's
Where's
been
he
today.
gone?
I know
Where
he's
is
busy,
he?
but goodness me, he's never been around. I haven't seen him once today.
No.
Bless him.
I don't know. George is coming in with coffee, but not chunky glue.
Right, so now let's just have a little look. So I've done a fold back, and I've done a really big fold back. Well, this is an A4 piece of cardstock that I've scored in half and then scored again in half and done a little fold back. I've not trimmed it down. Do you know how Sarah loves to trim it down to make a Z fold card?
Yeah.
I just had a traditional fold back card, but look how beautiful that embossing folder is with that beautiful, gorgeous paper pads and the extra elements on there. So now you can see I've even down to my little sentiment in the middle from that lovely pop out. How gorgeous does all that work together? It really is a beautiful collection that I know you're going to love as much as I did.
And do you know what I love about that as well? As much as if you're thinking, farmhouse collection, so it's all got to be, your farmhouse animals. That card there just again shows you that yes, it is farmhouse, but I mean, how gorgeous is that? A beautiful floral bouquet using all the different elements that you've got within the collection to create something really very different from the first card that Debbie showed you a few moments ago. So there's lots and lots of choice. There's lots of variation with this collection. We've got some brilliant messages coming in. We've got some fantastic stories. Let me just quickly share a couple with you, then we'll go through the boards. We've got loads of pictures coming in as well. This is flying out the door, heading towards 70% of the stock. Wendy Frederick on Facebook says, when my mum was little, her mum made sloe gin. Oh, I love sloe gin. She then threw the sloes out in the yard and the geese ate them. They got very drunk and kept standing on their own feet and falling over the following day. They were very quiet. That's brilliant. I love that. Drunken geese. Carol saying, when I was a girl, we vacationed in Pennsylvania at my cousin's farm. We were riding their horses when suddenly the horse took off full speed to the barn and dumped me in a pile of manure. I was 9 years old and was so embarrassed. And Peg just saying, of course my husband wasn't home. We live in a hill. The hogs were on the road and couldn't be seen until you topped the hill. So here I go with my nice shoes and cream-coloured pants, ready to leave for work, chasing pigs through the mud. I believe there are loads of great pictures coming in. We'll have a look at those in just a bit because we are creating our very own crafty farmyard today. But let's go through this collection because I tell you what, it is disappearing before our very eyes. And I'm not surprised because you get loads. I'm just going to hold those dies on there because they are falling off the board. But basically, this is everything you get within the mega bundle. So this is Let Your Love Grow. I knew that was going to do that. So basically, you've got the ability to make your own little packet here. And this is gorgeous. This die creates this little seed packet. You could put in there little tags. You could put in there little vouchers, whatever you want to do. You've then got all of your stamps included here too. And some wonderful sentiments like Let Your Love Grow for you. I love the little frames, and that watering can as well is absolutely superb. Then, on top of that, more of your stamp. Oh, hello. It's all going wrong now. No, shush, it's fine. I was trying to reach that. No, don't, just stay on the, come back to me. That's it. No, don't show that. That's the thing, come here. This is the pickup truck, the Chevrolet 1942, which we showed you in the first demonstration. So again, absolutely stunning. You've got all of the stamps, the dies to kind of go with that as well to make cutting out your stamped images nice and easy. Then we are flying by to say hi. These are the ducks. Again, you've already seen these. That was on the first demonstration that Debbie used. Just so cute. Some really different stamps within this collection. I love the fact that you've got the little airmail postage stamp within that too. But again, you get all of those dies to be able to cut cut out those flying ducks. May your day bloom. So again, this is what you just saw in Debbie's last demo. This is that gorgeous sort of floral bouquet. Again, look at all of the dies to be able to use with the stamps, just to make life so much easier for you. Then, stamp sets. Simply Thankful. Love this sort of little farmyard scene there with the little duck and the ducklings. You've got the rabbits, the little veg patch. You've got the cockerel there as well, and some really lovely sentiments in there too. Just because for you, and simply thankful for all that you do. Next up, I love the character here. We can do it. The lady with the victory rolls. You've got the boots. You've got the farmhouse on there. We can do it. You've also got sentiments like love makes a house a home. That's all in this collection. The embossing folders in here too. The foliage wreath that you've just seen in that last demonstration is included. For whoever was asking earlier on, is that textured wood in the bundle? Yes, it is. That embossing folder is also included. Then on top of that, you've got your sentiment dies. We bring you, thank you, super useful. Family blessing, which I really, really love. And then this, which I just think is a lovely sentiment to have. You are loved. Then on top of that, we're going to give you your wax seal kit. So everything you need to be able to stamp out or use the wax in your two different colours. You have got the gorgeous daisy in there, and you have got the, what's the other image on here? Let's have a look at the pack shot that I've knocked over. Oh, the duck is included in there as well. I'm having a nightmare. I'm having an absolute mare. So that is all included as far as your dies, stamps, embossing folders are concerned. But on top of that, you're also going to get, if you go for the mega bundle, all this. So you've got your 3D die cut toppers. 21 of those are included within this collection. These are all your consumables. So if you want to add more, you can do. They are available individually. You're then also going to get 60 sheets of your gorgeous vellum pad. Absolutely stunning. In the vellum pad as well, you just saw a little hint there of the die cut toppers, which you get in the back. Super, super useful, for popping onto the front of your cards. Super useful if you just need a little sentiment as well. That is included. Then on top of that, you are also going to get your pattern paper pad, 12 by 12, 42 sheets included in here, double-sided as well. As I said earlier on, the only problem that you're going to have with this is deciding which side you actually want to use. You're then also going to get on top of that a 6 by 6 paper pad, which mirrors all of the designs that you've got in your 12 by 12. We put that in there because we know how much you love working with that size of paper. And then on top of that, which matches absolutely perfectly, you have got your textured paper pad. This is 230 GSM, 30 sheets of that gorgeous textured paper is included. And as we've already seen, and as you've probably spotted for yourself, that works beautifully with all of that. It just colour matches really, really well. Now, obviously, I've made a complete mess of the set here, but £140 or $170 is the deal. Less your 20%, that is 112 or 136, and we are heading towards 70% of the stock gone. We'll give you time to check out in just a second. Let's have a look though at some of your pictures that are coming in as we make our very own crafty farmyard. And I tell you what, it would not be a farmyard without a farm dog. And this is our very own Colleen's dog. That's Derry the collie.
Oh,
how cute. I absolutely love collies and absolutely love Derry. Thank you, Colleen, for sending that in. You've then also got, Mary Lee. Sending in the pictures there. The rooster, we did say that we wanted a rooster. So that is now added to our farmyard. Mary Lee, thank you so much for that. Now, Peggy, who has the farm. Yes, this is on her farm. That's the little granddaughter. Doing a bit of horse riding there, looking as pleased as punch. I love that. And Terry Lee, look at that pickup truck. That is the
Terry, one. Have we taken that stamp design from Terry? Because look at that.
I think we must have done.
Look at the gorgeous doggy. What's your doggy's name, Terry? That is a beautiful, beautiful picture. That
gorgeous
lovely
family
picture
pic.
of you all.
Yeah, I love that, Terry Lee. And Deb, look at this truck.
Oh my, I love. Oh, this is a great show. This is turning into a great show. This is absolutely phenomenal. Love that, love it, absolutely love it.
Karen just sending in a picture of Patches the horse. That is fantastic. So we've got the trucks, we've got the horses, and we've got a groundhog. Is that a groundhog? It lives under Terry's shed, apparently.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing.
Hang
my
on a minute.
goodness. I know.
So when you say it lives under your shed, what do you mean? Is that like a wild? Is that like a wild groundhog? What, does he just come out once a year? And because that's what happens with groundhogs, isn't it? Then they just come out once a year and tell you what the weather's going to be like, and then they disappear. They did in the movie with Bill Murray, anyway. Oh, and Laura sent the pin-up pictures in.
Let me have a look. I need to come closer.
This is brilliant. What a pic. That's fantastic.
Laura,
looking glam.
What a gorgeous dress.
How glam is that, Debbie?
You look stunning, Laura, and that is an absolutely fantastic picture. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful pin-up picture with us. You definitely are a pin-up. Definitely, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. You look amazing, Laura. Thank you so much.
Laura.
Thank you, everybody,
Yes.
sharing these fantastic photos. I knew this was going to be a great show. I just said to you, didn't I, Ben?
Yeah.
I said at the beginning, this is going to be a fabulous show because this is a great collection. But what a great interactive way are you sharing all your lovely pictures with us? And I just love it. Love it.
Oh.
Absolutely love it.
I'm blown away by the pictures. I'm blown away by, Laurie looked amazing there. I love that. Seeing the truck, seeing all the different animals. Hey, if you want to send in any more pictures, you can do studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. But listen, you have filled our crafty farmyard with so many different animals. So whilst I go and round them all up, this is going to be your opportunity to check out your baskets. You'll miss nothing over the course of the next 2 minutes. If you've got something in your basket, go and check out your basket now, and we'll be back. I'm going to go see if I can find that groundhog.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
This is a phenomenal show. 70% of the stock has gone. We are so busy right now, and you can understand why. Everyone getting super excited about this brand new collection. Jacqueline Daniels on Facebook just says, I wasn't going to buy this, but I got the mega bundle and 2 extras of each of the paper pads. I can't wait. You can't resist, can you? It's such a lovely collection. It's so different. I love it. Lorraine says, I'm back. So I've always taken pride in myself knowing a good deal when I see one. I've ordered the mega bundle. Seriously, for an additional $44, what is a girl to do? Yeah, you need to be adding more paper pads into your cart if you can do. Let me just show you these very, very quickly indeed, because I think our savvy shoppers know that this is the way to go, because you get so much within the collection as far as your dies, your stamps, your embossing folders, but you do have your consumables. So for example, in this collection, if you go for the mega bundle, you are going to get the 6x6 paper pad and the 3 12x12 pads as well. For an extra $12.99 or $15.95, pop in another one of the pattern paper pads, because you will get through this, because it's such a gorgeous collection. And you'll use this obviously with your Farmhouse bundle, but you'll use this with all your other collections as well. It's so super versatile. Love that you've got so much in here as far as florals are concerned. You've got your spots and dots. You've got those, look at those gorgeous, that is lovely. The little farmyard there with the rabbits. You've got the little duck on there, the cockerel as well, and then you've also got, you know, these gorgeous papers where you've almost got your sort of frame design on there. You've got your ginghams and your stripes and your spots and your florals. There's so much to love. As I say, the only trouble you'll have is deciding which side of the paper to use, but if you've got more than one pad, it's less of a problem. 180 GSM, 42 sheets in there, double-sided, and lots of you as well, actually, very savvy, going for another one of the textured pads as well, because as you can see, look, if I just hold these up for you, they all perfectly match. So again, if you're someone who struggles with what colour goes with what or what pattern goes with which colour, you don't have to worry. It's all been done. It all matches absolutely perfectly for you. And with the textured, again, 30 sheets, lovely weight, 230 GSM, lovely textured design, which I think you'll see better close up when you get this home. But the colours are stunning. And again, the kind of colour palette that I think you'll probably be working with a lot of your cards, you know, a lot of your scrapbooking, all those sort of things that you're doing right now. So it's not just a pad that's limited to being used with your Farmhouse collection. You'll use this elsewhere as well. So if budget allows, and I know loads of you are doing it, pop these two in again if you can, because it's definitely worth doing, just making your collection go a little bit further. The mega bundle though, where you will get these pads included, is now just over 70% of the stock gone. This show has flown by. We've got 45 minutes left, so I will stop my chitter-chattering and jibber-jabbering and get you over the other side of the studio where Debbie is limbering up for her next demo. What are you choosing next from this collection, Debbie?
So we've done a couple of cards now, haven't we? So I thought I'd do a little bit of something a little bit different, which is like a little gift wallet with one of the dies that comes in this set. And I said dies, it's a Let Love Grow stamp and die set.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be having a little bit of a little play, making one of these lovely, and I say a gift wallet, this is where you could be putting your seeds in. It could be absolutely anything you wanted to do, but we're going to have a little go at making this. So for this part, you are going to need your Let Love Grow, and this is that lovely die that actually cuts out your solid, and it really, I mean, honestly, Ben, it's so easy to do this. So let me grab a piece of, oh, Debbie's put the card down again. What are you like, Debbie? What are you like? Do you know, I'm so organised, Ben. I'm that organised, I've moved it right to the back of my package. Oh, what you did.
Last place you look, you'll find it.
Last place, yeah, I've moved it right to the back. That's because I was getting it out. So again, this die now, I'm going to hold this into place and we're going to run that through. It's a thin metal die, so it's your thin metal die combination with this. Pop that on, and then again, we're just going to move all those plates together, pop it through. Now, I'm using white stamping card, but you could be,
ooh, what?
vellum. Vellum.
Yes.
You could use the vellum. I might do that in another demo. You could use the vellum in that to create this, because it'll die cut through there beautifully. You could do it with the paper as well.
Ooh, yes.
But I'm using it in white stamping cards because I am going to decorate this up. But you'll see instantly how this creates this. And again, it's really super easy to put together. So let me just pop my die back on there. You've got all these other dies. Let me just tell you about these dies. You've got some sentiment dies on there. And you're probably thinking, what are all these? Well, we've got a couple of sentiments there, but we've got all these stamps that match as well. So you've got frames on here.
Yeah.
You've got some more sentiments. You've got your lovely watering can with your flowers coming out at the very top. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think you can see it better there like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Really lovely. So, oh, now I found my piece of paper. It was underneath me dice there. I didn't lose it at all. Anyway, I got it ready. So what we're going to do to put this together is we're going to grab our scoring tool, because all the score lines are already in place. So it's cut this around. It's actually got a little slit there at the very top that's been placed into it as well, to make it easier when you are putting this together. So I am actually just folding over all of these pieces.
Don't you love it as well? And you touched on it earlier, how the majority of our sets now come with the dies to be able to cut out the stamped images. It makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
It does. It really, really does. Now, I'm going to put this together. So what I'm going to do is pop on these two tabs here, what you can see. I'm going to pop on some tape. So I'm going to pop that down. I'm going to pop it across there as well. And then we're going to fold this over. So these two pieces come over, and then that just fits on the top. So it literally couldn't be any easier than that to put together. So let me just make sure I've got it nice and flush. There we go. Make sure you've got your nice burnished lines across all of them, and it just makes it a little bit easier. Plus it helps adhere that glue. But now you've got your little pocket, and I'm just going to squeeze it open so you can see it. You've got your little pocket in there to put your seeds in, and then you've got your little tab flap over there that just literally fits in to that little slit. So it's one of those lovely packets. I can see me using this die set in a heck of a lot more ways than you actually think. So I'm just going to repeat that again. So I've got another one already cut out, bit of glue down either side, just pop them flat. Let's pop that over and that down on the top as well. And I'm going to just make sure it's just nice and burnished again all the way around. And again, you've got that now that just sits over the top, and actually just, if you give it a little bend, if you're using vellum, it's going to be a lot more easy. Obviously, white stamping card's quite stiff, but I've already cut myself, look at this, I've got myself 6 already done. So what I'm going to do is use the elements that are on that stamping set. So because I just think these work really beautifully together. Can you see that gorgeous stamp fits beautifully on there?
Yes.
What also you have though is the matching die to be able to create and cut out as well. And that's exactly what I've done. Now for these, I've had to multi-do them, and I've used all, I don't know if you recognise anything, huh? Recognise anything?
Well, they're all on the
textured cardstock.
textured cardstock that we've got in the
Absolutely,
collection.
they're all on the textured cardstock. So I'm going to put each one on the front. Now you could be popping a sentiment on the front of these. You could actually handwrite what seeds it is that you've put in there if you were giving this as a gift to someone. Are you going to have some, what kind of seeds would you put in actually, Ben? What kind of seeds would you put in your wallets?
Seeds would I put in my
Would you
little
put
wallet?
pumpkin seeds? Is this a
Sunflower
pumpkin?
seeds.
Sunflower seeds, oh I like that one.
Sunflowers.
Yep, so you could write on there, on your scroll, you could write sunflower. Yep.
Yeah. Or producer Johnny would have marrow seeds.
Big what?
Big marrow.
What's a big marrow?
It was to grow some marrow, marrows. A big
Is that
marrow.
a pea?
No, it's like a big courgette, isn't it?
A what?
A big courgette.
A big courgette?
A marrow, big marrow.
I've never seen one.
Never seen the big marrow?
No, I beg your pardon, producer Johnny.
He says he'll show you a marrow in a little bit.
I'm sure he said something else. Oh my days. Do you know I've never seen a marrow?
Johnny,
No,
can you please
perhaps
get a
I need a
picture of
picture.
a marrow?
I need a picture.
And get it up on the screen.
It's probably because it's one of those foods I've never eaten.
Do you know what though? It's funny that you should say that. I can't. You know when you go in the supermarket, you obviously see things like you see courgettes, but I can't think. I mean, not that I've looked really. I can't think that my local supermarket. They must have marrows though, right? In your supermarket, a marrow.
Well, apparently producer Johnny knows where you can get the marrow seeds from to put in his little wallets.
I tell you what though, if the seeds are the same size as the size of the marrow when it grows, you'll need a bigger packet than that. That's what I'm saying. Because they're marrows, they get big. They're marrows on our farm.
Oh dear. Oh my days.
You see, I give you a sensible. What do you want to put in the packet? Oh, sunflower seeds. What about you, Johnny? Marrow seeds. I mean, come on.
Oh dear. Oh, bring it back, Debbie, bring it back. Now, there is also on here, I mean, I've done this one for the front coverage of my little wallet, and I'm going to talk you how to make that little wallet in a minute. I'll run you through the instructions. But on here, you've got a lovely set of dies that are going to create... Uh-oh.
What? What?
I'm laughing to myself.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing for? What's going on?
Because I've lost my R.
Oh. Oh.
So it's faux.
Faux. You can be hip and trendy. Put faux yo on it.
Faux yo.
Faux yo. Yeah? Yo. Faux yo. Faux yo. Don't put the U on. Go on, leave
I've lost it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I can't
Just leave it like that. There you go. Don't put the U on. Don't put it on, Debbie. No, don't.
Oh, you want me to put faux yo?
Faux yo. Yeah.
It'll be somewhere. It'll be stuck somewhere on my body. I just know it. Let me just have a quick peek. I'm just going to have a little look. It's got to be somewhere on here. Oh, honest to goodness me. Why does this always happen when I come in the building? Let me just tell you. I'm looking on the floor. Where's my R? Where's my R? Oh, no. Oh,
it's fine.
Right. You're going to pretend.
Faux yo.
For you, you're going to pretend it actually says for you. Let me just move those to one side. I've got a bit hot again. Let me just stand under it for 2 seconds.
I'm being honest.
Oh dear. Now then, I'm actually going to cut it out again in a minute because it's going to irritate living daylights out of me, Ben. Now, to create me little bit of a wrap, I've taken a piece of the 12 by 12 cardstock.
Oh, I thought you were going to wrap now as well. No, crafting and wrapping.
To do my wrap, this is measured at 12 inches by 3 inches, so the full length of the paper pad, and cut it down to a strip at 3 inches. And then you're going to put some score lines in, and I'm going to talk you through these score lines because I've already got one already done. You're going to score this at 3 6/8 of an inch. 5 and 4, get this right, let me start again. 3 6/8 of an inch.
Yes.
5 and 4/8 of an inch. 9 and 2/8 of an inch, and 11 inches, and that creates your little flap. And when I say my little flap, it's my actual little wrap, so I'm going to turn it around so that you can see it. That's how it all goes together, where it's going to sit all those lovely gift packets in. Now, that is how you create that, and what I've actually done, Ben, is I've taken a piece of cardstock, and I'll give you the measurements for this. This measures at 2 and Debbie and measurements today, 2 1/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches, and I've just scored it along there at each 1/2 inch. And then I've made myself like a little cradle for each one of my packets to sit in. So my little wallets are going to sit in each one of those. And I'll give you the measurement for that one. So it's 1 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 inch. And I've scored it just down there in the middle at 1/2 inch either side, so that I've got that little, that just sits there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stick those in each one of those. And you're going to make yourself, in total, and I'll bring this in so I can show you the finished one. You're going to make yourself 4 of those, so you've got them to sit inside there. So you've got one sat there, another one sat there, and you can see now I've got all them ready to line up. I've already put red liner tape on here so that I can sit each one of my little packets on the back. Can you see there? So that creates that. But I need to stick it in here first before I actually get to do that. So I'm going to use my tape pen. I probably, in all honesty, because if you're going to put seeds and things like that in, I probably would have used something like, get this right, Debbie, what would you use? Get this right. You would use red liner tape just to make it a little bit easier on yourself when you are popping that in. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that in, just make sure I've got that all nice and neatly in, because it just fits perfectly in, and I'm going to centralise that. So those are all ready now, and you can see all my little, can you see them all?
Yes.
Every single one is there now ready for them to sit on.
Perfect.
I'll start with the back one. I think it'll be easier to start with the back one. And I'm just going to bring in my poke tool, and I'm going to lift off the first one, and I'm going to bring in one of the packets.
Just chatting about the packets, I'm sure they are. Johnny will tell me if not. Mary Pat 1000 says, is the seed packet die available separately? I'm not seeing it. I think it is. It must be. Let Your Love Grow is the collection it's called.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be available individually. Yeah. Let Your Love Grow. We'll get the details up for you, Mary Pat. Jean on Facebook is saying, Debbie's happy laugh is as uplifting as other Debbie's giggle.
Debbie's like one of those infectious laughs. She's like that laughing policeman in one of our well-known pleasure features.
Exactly right.
She just cracks me up when I listen to her laugh. She's got the most amazing infectious giggle. She really has.
Let Your Love Grow. There you go, Mary Pat. If you're wondering, details on your screen there. That's the item code in red at the top. It is available individually. And lots of people are asking about the size of that envelope. Well, we can have a look at it. But I mean, I reckon Laura Simmons is saying, I reckon that envelope looks big enough for a gift card.
Yes.
I reckon you get a gift card in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that one. That's definitely right.
Yeah.
Big enough to put little gift cards in there. Bit of money.
Bit of money. A bit of jewellery in there you can pop in, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why am I thinking as well tea bags?
Ooh, that's a nice idea.
Do you know what I mean? Little flavoured tea bags in there as a little gift, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, can you see I've got all my little packets all in there?
Yep.
I've actually got space for another one. Where is it? There it is. I knew I'd got another one. But all I'm doing is literally folding that over, and it were easy for me to do it from back to front rather than the other way around. But you'll find a way that fits, works for you. I'm just making sure I've got my little gift tags, though. And that way, this now stays stuck inside there. So when you lift it up, you've got all your gift tags. Can you see them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can make as many as you want for that.
Yeah.
And now what I'm just going to do is decorate the front. So I'm going to pop on the front me faux yo.
Did you Did you know the size of the gift packet?
Do you want me to give you the measurements for the gift packet?
Can you? Because there's a few people asking.
Right, yeah, no problems. Let me just stick this onto the front, Ben. I'll just stick that onto the front.
Where's
there.
that R? You're going to find that R.
I'm going to find it afterwards. That's the
shows.
thing. I'm going to find
It'll
it.
be stuck on your shoe or something.
Yeah, it'll probably be stuck down my bra somewhere, annoying me. But literally, I'll give you the measure when it's folded up, because obviously the measurements for it when it's open are not the true measurements. So the measurement that you've got when it's folded over is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches.
Okay.
So I hope that gives you, so 2.5 by 3.5, and it creates that lovely little wallet where you can pop those in. Now I'm just going to finish off my extra decoration, if I can find all my bits, Ben, if I can find all my bits. Yes, I knew this would happen. I take part.
What are you looking for now?
I've lost another little flap.
Oh no, it'll be where the R is.
It probably is. They're probably hiding from me, laughing somewhere in a corner. That's what they're doing. Thinking, yeah, we've got her. Oh dear. It happens all the time, Ben. Every single time I come in this craft room. As organised as I get, can I just have a little nod to this gorgeous paper? I love the bunnies. They've got florals, bunnies, little chicks and a rooster on there as well. Absolutely love this. Yeah, I've lost my little flap at the back. Look, I'm going to find it. Ben, give me a second. I need to have a little look around.
Yes, well, whilst you're doing that, there's loads of lovely comments coming in, some pictures as well, which we can have a look at. Rebecca just saying, we lived in California for several years and had a little mini farm there with goats, sheep, chickens and rabbits. We moved to Texas and it's the city life for us, ironically. Not by choice though. Hopefully when we move again to Florida, we'll be able to get another farm. Other messages coming in. Eleanor Jones on Facebook saying, I really love this collection. It is so cute. Love all the pics and the comments, says Kathy. So much fun. This is one of the most fun shows I've done in ages. I've loved it. Becky Haas on Facebook saying, one day getting ready for middle school, the cows got out, no one was home and the bus was waiting for me to get them back in. The policeman that stopped to help us was scared to death, but got them in and on the bus and made it to school on time. And Christine Mahoney on Facebook saying, as I mentioned earlier on, if budget allows, you can get this. And Christine said, Ben, budgets don't allow, but I still did. And when I found out all the new collections coming out this week and next, I'm in huge trouble. Christine, it's fine. It's all good. Just think of all of the fun you're going to have with all the collections. We've got another launch day coming on Friday, by the way. The seed packet, perfect idea, says Victoria, for those with heirloom seeds. What are heirloom seeds? Is that seeds that you replant every year then, is it? How does that work? You need to let me know. I don't know. Does anyone know? Team? Heirloom seeds? No, we don't know. You need to fill us in on that one, please, Victoria. What else have we got here? Karen just saying, I can imagine giving someone special a variety of gift cards in there, assuming the envelope is gift card sized. Mariah saying, how cute is this demo? Very, very cute indeed. And I think, Debbie, have you found your R?
Found my R.
Where was your R?
Yay, I found my R. It was hiding under my glass mat and I found my flap too.
Good.
I found that too, so I've added it onto the front. Absolutely, I'm so excited. I was going to recut it out though because I was thinking, faux yo doesn't sound right, does it? Faux yo does not sound right at all. But there you go. Oh, all is back to normal.
Good.
And I'm just going to finish it off by adding, do you know what I'd probably put on here? I would probably put a little... like a little Velcro dot, Velcro dot, either to pop underneath or pop overneath. It's entirely up to you. And then I'm just going to add, at the very top, I'm going to add myself a little ribbon. And again, you've got yourself a beautiful, lovely, something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Ben. Wanted to do something a little bit different with this one. Because again, different ways that you can use it. So now you've got your lovely little gift pack there with all your little wallets inside to be filled up with seeds, I was going to say grains then, but that's not the right word, money, gift cards, whatever it is that you want. And it's a really quite straightforward, simple one to do. And I hope you enjoyed that, something a little bit different from a card.
Really loving this show, loving Debbie's demos, loving all the pics you're sending in, loving all of your stories, and loving this collection. I'll recap on it all for you just a second. Now, on our crafty farmyard so far, let me just recap. We've had lambs, we've had horses, we've had groundhogs, we've had, what else have we had? Bulls, we've had a dog, but we've had a rooster and a chicken. We've not yet had, though, producer Johnny's request, of a pig. Until now, because here's Michelle's pot-bellied pig. Look at Michelle's pig. Cute. That is cute.
Nah, that is super, super cute. That is absolutely gorgeous, Michelle.
That piggy
What's
looks like
his
he's living
name or
his
her
best
name?
life. Absolutely
We need to know,
brilliant.
Michelle, you need to come back to us and let us know his name. How beautiful is he or she?
Cecilia has sent us pictures of some little chicks. Look at the little chickadees.
Oh,
Super cute. Love these.
This is just fabulous, this show. I'm absolutely loving it.
I tell you what, our crafty farmyard is pretty good, isn't it? And goats as well.
Goats? Oh, I
Cecilia's
love a
got.
goat. Is that still Cecilia's?
Yeah.
Oh,
so chicks
wow.
and goats.
Where do you live, Cecilia?
On a farm.
On a farm?
No, I don't know. I don't know. But that is amazing. Oh, and Evelyn Bowie has taken a picture of this amazing pickup truck in Maine, Wilbers of Maine chocolate.
I want a truck like that.
That is that
I
Chevrolet
actually
on the
want
front?
a truck like that. That is fabulous.
I can imagine you driving a truck like that on your way up here from Barnsley, listening to the Prodigy or whatever it is you listen to. What is it you listen to on the way up again? What's that song you always go on about?
Oh, Miendo, pump it up.
Pump it up.
Yeah,
You gotta pump it up. Can you imagine Debbie in a Chevrolet? Pump it up. You gotta pump it up. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, we're going to calm down.
Yes.
Oh, the boss is out there.
Yes, come on, calm down, Ben, calm down.
We're going
Let's
to
be
calm
professional.
down, be very professional, and give you some time to check out your baskets because over 70% of the stock has gone. We've got 25 minutes left, so we want to squeeze in some more demos, but we want to make sure that you check out your baskets. So let's give you time to do that. If you've got stuff in your basket, stuff in your carts, here is about a minute. All right. Here is 1 minute exactly for you to check out your baskets. Ready, steady, go.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Wow. Where do I start again? If you have just joined us, firstly, where have you been? You missed a great show. I mean, seriously, this is one of the most fun shows, I think, in ages. Speaking, personally, I've really enjoyed the show. I think you have too. We've loved all of your pictures. We've loved all of your comments. Keep them coming in. If you want to ask any questions about our launch day deal, which, by the way, is absolutely monstering out the door. We are almost at 3/4 of the stock gone. Then ask any questions. If there's something that you want to get, or a particular element that you want to get, and you want to ask a question about it before you do, get in touch on Facebook, get in touch on YouTube, and we'll answer those questions for you. Also, we're loving your farmyard stories as well. There's been some absolute corkers, and your farmyard picks as well. We're creating our very own crafty farmyard today, and it is actually turned into quite a farm. I'm thinking we've pretty much got all of the animals. Have we had pictures of cows yet? I don't think we've had pictures of cows. We've had a bull. I don't think we've had a cow. Did we have a cow? I don't think we did. Well, a bull, bull. But an actual I think more like a dairy cow. But we'll have a look. Producer Johnny's going to have a look. There's been so many pictures, they can't keep up in there. So thank you for all of that. Let us go through the collection for you and show you exactly what you are going to get. I'm old. My finger's there. If you're thinking, what's he hiding there? I'm holding that. Oh, you're joking me. It's all for they're all for. It's hot in here is what it is. The glue's, just leave it, Ben. Right, you're going to get all of this collection here. So this is Let Your Love Grow. This is the one that I think Mary was asking about. These are all available individually should you want to go that way. But this one gives you the worker die to create that seed packet which we saw in the last demo, and then you've got all of these beautiful stamps to be able to decorate that as well. You've got all of the stamps and dies in that collection. Then You've also got, let's do it this way. You've then also got all of these stamp and die sets. So enjoy the ride. Is that pickup truck? I've loved so much the pictures that you guys have sent in of those Chevrolet trucks, and I just love them so much. We've seen loads of trucks that this little stamp has been based on. Again, with that, you get all of those beautiful dies to cut out your stamped images, which is amazing. Then, flying ducks. Here's the ducks that we saw earlier on. Dies for all of your ducks. You've got a lovely little airmail stamp on there as well. You've got flying by to say hi. A new home means a new adventure. And that is also included in this collection too. Then, on top of that, you have got your May Your Day Bloom. Florals in here, absolutely stunning. Again, you saw that in an earlier demo, building up your own bouquets in your own little vase there with some lovely sentiments to go with it as well. And look, all the dies to be able to cut out all of those florals. Next up, they're all falling off, these boards. I'm going to need to borrow your tape pen in a minute to stick these back on, because this is going to be a catastrophe next time I show them. Stamps. This is Simply Thankful. Look at the little rabbits and the little duck, and then you've got the chicks and the cockerel, and then you've got your little veggie patch there. I'm sure Johnny's Marrow's probably in there somewhere. I'm sure it probably will be. You've got Just For You, Lucky to Call You My Friend, and even more in there. You've then got, this is my favourite stamp set, the lady there, look at her with the vitriols going on. We've got We Can Do It, we've got the Farmhouse, Love Makes a House a Home, I love the wellies, and the little bucket full of flowers as well is gorgeous. We then move on to the embossing folders. We saw this on an earlier demo. This is the foliage wreath, as Debbie would call it, foliage. Again, lovely size, lovely design, and how stunning is that? Wait till you see the depth of emboss that you get with that. You've then got the textured wood embossing folder. Again, great for your backgrounds, great if you're looking for sort of more ideas for your mail cards, I guess. Super handy. That is also included. Then on top of that, your sentiment dies. We've got thank you. We've also got family blessings and you are loved. Then on top of that, your wax seal kit. Brilliant. You've got the two different colours there with your wax seal tool. You've got one seal which gives you the daisy and one which gives you the duck. On top of all of that, I get out of breath going through this kit because it's so big. You're going to get your 3D die cut toppers, 21 of these, and these are great just to add as little embellishments. If you're making things like your stepper cards, you can use them as little stoppers. You can just add them as little tags if you're scrapbooking or making little memory books, add them to presents, whatever you want to do. You got 21 of those included. Then, on top of that, you're going to get paper, and plenty of it. 12 by 12 pattern paper pad, 42 sheets of this. Let me put it this way around so you can see a little bit better. Double-sided, it's florals, it's patterns, it's farmyard elements. It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, the fact that this is double-sided, you'll just be thinking to yourself, which side shall I go for first? That is why people, I love that, it's like a little picnic blanket, isn't it? That's why people are multi-buying on these as individuals so that they've got plenty to be working with. So 42 sheets of that glorious paper pad included in the 12 by 12, and then on top of that, replicated in the designs, you also get the 6 by 6, 180 GSM, 42 sheets of that included. Then to work perfectly with that, you're also going to get your 12 by 12 textured sort of block colours, if you like, 230 GSM, 30 sheets included in there, and as you can see, these lovely colours which work absolutely perfectly with your pattern papers. And then to finish off this mega bundle, you've got your vellums, and again, all of these work beautifully with all of the patterns and all of the colours that you've got within the paper pads. And once again, as you get towards the back of your vellum pad, guess what you'll find? Yes, you've got your die cuts, and these are large as well, nice big size. You've got kind of focal points, that one there says sending birthday wishes. You then got little tags on there too, but all in all, it's a marvellous collection for £140 or $170. Don't forget, if you're a platinum member, that comes down to £112 or $136. Again, well, Christine says it doesn't matter about budget because you just get it because you want it. get the extra paper pads as well. They are available individually. Lots of you asking about the little seed packet. I think this after Debbie's last brilliant demo, that is available individually, and it's called Let Love Grow, all right? That is in stock in the individuals. If you just want to go for that, you can do. If you just search for Let Love Grow, and then that will come up, and then you can pop that into your basket. If you are going for individuals, by the way, then if you spend £40 or $40, you will get an extra 10% off. So worth having a little look. Right. We wanted cows, and I knew Karen would come to the rescue. What's that? What's this, Johnny? Karen's Best Friend's Farm. So there we go. I kind of feel now that we've completed our farmyard. We've got everything that you would expect to find, I think, on your farmyard. So our crafty farmyard is completed. Thank you, Karen, for doing that. And we've also got a picture of a marrow.
Look at Johnny, he sent his marrow in.
Johnny sent a picture of his marrow in.
Do you know it looks like a big melon?
It
looks like a melon on drugs. Look at it. It's absolutely incredible. Look at the size of that.
And it's like an elongated melon, isn't it?
Johnny, is that your own marrow?
Johnny's
really
marrow.
Have you really grown that in your back garden? Are you telling me porky pies?
Yeah,
He's telling me fibs, isn't he?
No,
he knows I'm gullible.
No, he does. Johnny does like a bit of gardening, I think.
Well, Johnny, I'm really impressed by the size of that. That's massive. Absolutely. I didn't realise that. So what is a marrow? What's inside the marrow?
It's like a big courgette, isn't it?
George in the background. What's our George saying?
I don't know. He's going, "Wah!" It's a big courgette, isn't it?
A big courgette. Oh,
Is a courgette in them?
I love a courgette.
Oh, zucchini, isn't it? Zucchini. It's like a big zucchini.
Ooh.
Apparently. There you go. It does look like a squash melon, though.
It does. Well, an elongated melon.
An elongated melon.
Yeah, I'm pinching your word.
Do you know what? I feel like I've learned a lot on this show. And I feel like you guys have had a great time. I feel like we've had a great time. And I feel... Oh! Are we going to do the demo of the show lineup yet?
Oh, I want to get this one in.
Oh, okay. Well, you better go quick. You better quickly then. Go! Go!
I'll get this in. Come on. I've already done a bit of pre-stamping while you've been gossiping, you lot over there. So I've used, because I do love this lady. I think she's absolutely beautiful. We Can Do It. It's a gorgeous stamp set. You've got your welly bobs on there. You've got your lovely florals. You've got some lovely sentiments. You've got a lovely house scene on. You've got your bucket with your flowers in. There's so many things on this stamp set. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I have simply stamped her out, and I'm just going to do a spot of colouring. And I say a spot of colouring, I'm going to speed it up, and then I'm going to
slow it down.
I am, because I'm going to just try and get as much as I can. Probably Americans now thinking, what the heck is Debbie on? That's me Books Fizz winning Making Your Mind Up song 40 years ago for our Eurovision.
You know that the first ever show reel that I put together, I did an interview with Bobby from Bucks Fizz, don't you? Did I tell you that?
I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. I love Bobby.
He's a lovely
bloke. I had a major crush on Bobby when I was growing up. Major crush.
Who was the other bloke? Bobby and...
Mike Nolan. Mike's the one that I saw in his little towel and... do you not know?
I've heard the story secondhand. I've not heard you tell it, though.
I'll tell you later, Ben. I'll tell you later. You might have to look back on another show on that one. But stalking him at an hotel. I weren't really stalking him. I was just there I was 16, for goodness sake, Ben. I'm not going to really apologise. It was just, one of those things when you're younger.
Were Bucks Fizz big in the States then? Would our American viewers know Bucks Fizz?
Do you know, I don't think they ever had any success in America. I don't think it was something that they had success in. Which is a shame, because they were a great pop band of the time.
They were fun. They had a lot of number ones over here, didn't they?
Oh my goodness, 3 number ones.
Yeah.
Millions and millions and millions of songs sold worldwide.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. But still going strong. Still going strong, Ben. Now, I am going to speed this process up. I'm going to give you some dark eyebrows.
So don't you go and slow it down.
But look how glorious she is. She's absolutely beautiful, and literally just spend a bit of time colouring her in, decide what shirt colour she's going to be. I've already done a little one here, and I'm going to show you, because I've done a little bit of skin tone, but I've literally
So you've had to speed it up.
I have had to speed it up, yeah. I sped this one right up. I've used one of our nesting dies. Do you know our recent nesting dies that we did? This is that gorgeous Moroccan tile one. I just love this one, with that stitched edging. And I've popped her on there. And you know I told you about that little trick that our Craig does with his ice grey?
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly what I've done with that. I popped a bit of ice grey going all the way around, and it just makes her pop off there. I've actually just popped a little bit of a ribbon, because I'm going to add her to something in a minute. I said I'd be doing more than one of these, because I adore these birds. But again, colouring them in, take your time. You're going to have a lot of fun with this collection. You really are going to have a lot of You're really going to have a lot of fun with this collection. You really, truly are. So I'm just going to move that to one side. I'm going to bring in my card blank. Now I'm making a bit of a diorama card, but with a floaty feature, because I'm going to have my birds floating. So what I've done is, and I'll tell you, this card started life at 11 inches by 6 inches, and I've cut this twice, and I've scored this. Let me see if I can find my score lines. Ben, I've scored it at 1.5 and 3, so this measures at 11, 1.5 and 3, and just reversed it on the other side and exactly the same, 1.5 and 3. And that's going to create my diorama feature. So I'm going to go in and out. I'm going to bring it in and out. Give it a nice burnished, crisp score lines again. So we're going to just give that a nice little burnish over sides of those. And again, you'll be able to do this twice. I've then taken that, again, one of our nesting dies, and I've used the torn rectangle for this one to create myself the feature, because what this is going to do is create a really gorgeous big theatre card.
Love that.
But it does fold flat, because when you fold it down, it folds nice and flat. Now, taking some of those papers, you could be doing this with your vellums. I'm going to just start doing a little bit of decorating the backs there. So I'm going to pop a little backdrop just onto the back.
Okay.
And again, you've got loads of nesting dies in your collection. You can be using these to, or if you haven't, you need to get some, because they're absolutely fabulous. But you could just be doing this just by chopping, like, you know, rectangles and things like that. But I'm just going to have this in the backdrop, because what I'm going to do is use one of those sentiments again, and I'm going to go with family blessings this time, Ben. Lovely one here again. And again, when you die cut this out, it comes in 2 parts, which I do love, because if you just simply wanted to have family in the background, you could do, but I'm going to use both. So I'm going to have family, I'm going to have it on tilt again.
Or just blessings.
Or just blessings, just have blessings as well. Again, do you know, this is a gorgeous die set with lots of lovely really heartfelt sentiments on there. So that's my backdrop. I'm going to go to the front part of the card, and I'm just going to now literally, and all I've done, Ben, is taken this 1.5 by 6, and I've just taken a quarter off either side, so 1.25, 1.25 by 5 3/4 to create my strip, and then done exactly the same with the pattern paper. Bit of matting and layering going off, so I'm going to pop that onto there. And I wanted this to be nice, so I've just popped a little extra piece on its own without any matte and layering going off there. So again, pop that on. And then we'll put this and we'll assemble this card together, because these are really, really striking cards. I love a diorama card.
Yes.
And they are one of my favourites. Again, I've got lots of different styles. I love cards with construction. I love something a little bit different.
Do you know what I love most about this show as well? We'll see in a minute when you line up your makes.
Yeah.
People were just thinking, well, this is called the Farmhouse collection, so it's all, do you know what I mean? It's all got to be based around the farmhouse. It sounds like a silly thing to say, but a lot of the cards, particularly your second card, just shows the versatility of this collection and all the different ways and designs that you've got within this collection, that you can make so many different projects, right?
And that's exactly what I wanted to do with this, Ben. I wanted to show that versatility. Now, I don't know if you can see, because it's quite invisible, but I've got 3 strips of acetate that are going to fit and tuck underneath my little flaps here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put my birds on. So let me grab myself, and they're going to be floating. It's like they're floating mid-air. Yeah. So again, I'm just going to, let's get a little one on that side. Let's have him floating upwards. And I'm just gonna lay them there so that I can make sure I've positioned them. If I lay them across my card before I actually stick them in, I can layer them up and have them literally flying at different angles. So again, let's pop that one there, and we'll have him floating going across his little belly. Let's float him down. So again, and that means now that I know where I've got him positioned is quite handy to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a bit of glue down either side. And then before I actually tuck that together, let me just make sure I've got enough glue on there. I'm just going to position these in. Yep, so let me make sure when I bring this up together, because I want to make sure that they're tight together. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten them in to either side so that they don't fall out. Okay. So I'm just going to simply, let me pop one side on first, and then it'll be easier for me to do this, Ben. Oh, where have I put him? Where have I put him? This is because I'm panicking. I wanted to get this in before end at show.
Are you all right? You still got time?
Are you sure? Are we still all right for time?
Well, I was just going to think, because we probably need to do the vote. So have you got like I a finished one of that?
Or
do you want to leave that one out of the vote? Or should we vote for it as it is now?
Well, you can vote for it as it is now, but it's only going to take me a couple of seconds.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, it will only take me a couple of seconds.
All right.
So I'll pop that
You're
on
all right
there.
for time then. You're all right. We've got 8 minutes.
How are we doing for time?
7 minutes.
7 minutes, you're saying. Right, okay. So now you can see that I've got it stood up so that it's not making it a little bit easier. And the reason I'm using tape pen as well, it means I can just literally, I've said this plenty of times before I actually hold it down into place, it just gives me a bit of time to get them where I want them to be. So you can see now going across, absolutely fab. And then I'm just going to pop that one over that side and pop that in. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the other side. So just lining those up now, and again, make sure I've got that nice and flush, Debbie. There we go. Before I'm quite happy now with how I've got that looking really good.
That's
Let's
brilliant.
just pop that down, and then what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to attach my lovely little girl just onto the front. Let me pop a little bit of tape just round there as well.
Brilliant.
So she's just going to sit just in there, and again you can see now we've got a lovely little, I do think she's really beautiful.
She
I've
is.
got my floating birds going off in the background and lovely family blessings. So again, just another way of using it, and again just a fun way of using this collection. There's so many ways. Shall we start where we started?
Go on then, line them up then, Debbie. What a show this has
lining
been.
up. Number 1. There you go. So that's number 1. You are
yes.
loved.
Okay.
Number 2, and again, this is showing you the different way that you could use this. Number 2 was that beautiful floral arrangement.
Love that one.
So 1, 2.
Yep.
Then our lovely seed box.
Oh, that was good. 3. That was nice.
And then lastly, our little diorama card with our floating birds in the background and that family blessing, and using that beautiful lady as well. I actually want to style my hair like that. Absolutely fabulous.
Hey,
So
maybe-
1, 2, 3 or 4.
Maybe you could do it in time for the next show at 7 o'clock.
If Charlotte helps me.
All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Get your votes in. I reckon you've probably got, we'll give you 2 or 3 minutes, so you need to vote quickly. And whilst you're doing that, a few more final comments. These have been brilliant. Thank you so much. Cindy Doty on Facebook is saying a California cousin brought her pet Vietnamese pot-bellied pig to an Iowan family reunion in the 90s. Caused a lot of laughter. Debbie says, Barbara A., you have done such a great job of teaching us. And actually, yeah, a great... Do you know what, again, we always talk about this, don't we? The fact that you're able to take these bundles home, and then you can save the show, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, and then you've got this show to watch back when you get your goodies. So you've already got 4 makes that you can copy and and go for with this collection. Lynn just saying, just opened my parcel that was delivered today. I got my pop-out scene stamp and die collection with my free CC coaster. Victoria says on Facebook, I had to buy an extra Venom bag. Well, why wouldn't you? And Pamela on YouTube says, nope, I'm nicknaming this collection the Beverly Hillbillies collection. I love that. I used to love that show. Sorry, I quack myself up, says Pamela. Leave the bad jokes to me, Pamela. But that is brilliant. I love that, and I love that you've loved this collection so much. One thing I do just want to mention before we get the vote in and end the show. Tomorrow, we're going to be chatting about random crafts of kindness. We would like, please, because you've been so brilliant with sending in the pictures today, pictures of or stories of when you've crafted just because. When you've made somebody a card or a project just for a random act of kindness, really, to cheer somebody up. Maybe, I don't know, your postman's been brilliant, or your milkman's been brilliant, or whatever it might be. Somebody down the road who lives on the road, you wanted to cheer them up, you made them a make. Let us know, please, because we're going to be featuring that tomorrow. Random crafts of kindness. You can send in your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and you can send us your stories there as well, and we will hopefully feature lots of those starting tomorrow morning on Wake Up Call with myself and Debbie. There you go, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. When have you made something for someone just to put a smile on their face? Random crafts of kindness is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow here on Crafters TV. Just very, very quickly, because the winner is in, by the way, we've got the winner, 80% of the stock has gone. I haven't got time to go through the boards again because there's so much, but 80% of the mega bundle, it's 140 or 170. You need to check out your baskets because we are at the end of the show now. That is if your platinum, £112 or $136. That's the main value for money. Lots of people adding more of the paper pads into their collection as well. And actually, if you want to go for a smaller bundle, you can do. There is a smaller bundle without the paper pads in, but why do you want to go for that one? You get all the paper pads in this collection. But if you do want to go for individuals as well, you can spend £40 or $40 and make up your own sort of mini bundles on our website, and you will get an extra 10% off that price. But whatever you go for, I truly believe you're going to love this collection, and I cannot wait to see all of the pictures that you send in with all of the makes, the projects, the cards, the memory books that you make with this fantastic collection. All right, let us find out the demo of the show.
Ooh.
What do you reckon it was, Debbie?
I've absolutely no idea because I love them all. And do you know why? It's just an easy collection to work with. So easy to get yourself creative with this one and do so many different things. From your cards, different style of cards, to your gift boxes. So, are your knuckles hurting over there? Are your knuckles hurting?
They're hurting a little bit. I didn't realise you were going to talk. Just carry on, it's fine. I'm just doing the drum
You didn't
roll.
realise I would have talked that much, Ben. You don't know me very well.
Well, I do.
So come on then. Put me out of my misery. Which one is it?
Well, I had a little bet in my own mind
Yes.
that the winner would be
Yes.
number 3,
Yes.
but it wasn't.
Oh.
That's what Johnny thought.
Right,
The
well-
winner was not number 4.
Not number 4.
The winner was number 1. The Chevrolet truck. Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful collection and easy to work with. You've got some really beautiful elements to this collection. And again, I was so excited when they told me that I was going to be doing the launch. Couldn't hold me down actually because I got a little bit giddy. But it's just so beautiful. And I am so glad that you have loved it as much as I've enjoyed working with it as well. And I can't wait to see all your makes. Honestly, Ben, I'm really excited to see all those makes coming forward, moving forward.
It's been a fab show. I'm so glad that you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Debbie. How brilliant has Debbie been over the course of the last 2 hours? Time to check out your baskets. You can still continue to shop after the show, but do not miss out. Just to say as well, coming up later on, we've got launch party, 7 o'clock UK time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, which is 12 o'clock West Coast. It's the brand new Buddy Bags. Tiffany from Totally Tiffany is going to be joining us. She's going to be zooming in. We've got your delicate creator card dies on the show. We've also got the shaped word dies. They're going to be on the show as well. Lots of items which have launched very recently. So if you've missed out on any over the past week or so, then you're going to see those on the show later. Debbie and I will see you then. Check out your baskets and we'll see you in just a couple. Enjoy the rest of your day for now. Bye-bye.